Hi, I'm Donna Wolfe from Naztazia.com. Check out this week's new stitch pattern, which is reversible.
Reversible crochet stitches produce a nice textured look that works great for blankets, bags, scarves, and more. I'm using 2 colors of worsted weight yarn and a much larger crochet hook than needed so you can better see the stitches. Chain 27 or any multiple of 5 plus 2. For row 1, skip the first chain and make a single crochet in the second chain from the hook. Chain 5. Skip 4 chains and make a single crochet in the 5th chain. Chain 5. Then skip 4 chains again and make a single crochet in the 5th chain. You'll continue with this pattern across the row. You can see what it looks like once the row has been completed. We're going to take out our hook and place a stitch marker in the loop to keep it secured. With the second color yarn, make a slip knot on your hook. We're going to insert our hook into the very first single crochet from row 1. It's on the opposite side of the stitch marker. To begin row 2, chain 4. In the 3rd chain of the previous row's chain 5, we're going to make a little shell or V-stitch consisting of 2 double crochet, a chain 1, and 2 more double crochet stitches. And we'll move on to the next chain ring. In the 3rd chain, make the shell or V-stitch again. Start with 2 double crochet, follow with the chain 1, and then make 2 more double crochet stitches. You'll continue with this pattern in the 3rd chains of each loop. Here's what it looks like once completed. We'll end the shell row with a treble crochet. Secure this row with a paper clip. Keep in mind we'll alternate shell and chain rows throughout this pattern. We're going to turn our work and work with the white yarn this time. We'll be flipping the chain row upwards. We'll begin row 3 with the chain 4. And then simultaneously, we'll do our shell stitch. This time, going under both the chain 5 as well as through the chain 1 from the previous shell row. Start with 2 double crochet stitches, followed by a chain 1, and then 2 more double crochet stitches. And now we'll flip the next chain loop upwards and proceed with the same stitch pattern. Go under both the chain 5 loop as well as in the chain 1 of the previous shell stitch, and crochet 2 double crochet stitches, a chain 1, and 2 more double crochet stitches. You can see how the 2 pieces are starting to join together. You'll continue with the shell pattern for the remainder of the row. Once completed, we'll always end shell stitch rows with a treble crochet in the last stitch. We'll remove our crochet hook from the white yarn and secure it with some type of stitch marker. Then we turn the work and insert the hook into the blue yarn. We'll be working on a chain loop row for this next row. To begin row 4, chain 1. and we'll make a single crochet in the same stitch. I'm pushing the lighter color row downwards towards me a little bit so I can accurately work on the blue row. Chain 5. We're going to make our single crochet in between the shell or V stitches from the previous blue row. You can see what this looks like from the blue side. Continue on with the chain 5. As before, our single crochet will go in between two of the shell or V stitches from the previous blue row, right here. Chain 5 again. And make the single crochet in between the shell stitches from the row below. Feel free to turn your work around to ensure you are placing the stitches in the correct spot. It's a little tricky because we're stopping and starting with the two different color yarns. But we're just alternating double crochet shell rows with chain 5 rows. Continue with this pattern across the row. At the end, place your last single crochet on the top of the chain 4 from the previous row. Turn your work and we'll continue with the blue yarn. Flip up the blue chain row so it meets up with the white shell stitch row. Start row 5 with the chain 4. Now we'll do the shell stitch pattern again, this time including both the chain 5 blue row and the chain 1 space of the white row. Make 2 double crochet stitches. Then make a chain 1 and follow it with 2 double crochet stitches. You can see what it looks like on both sides. Continue on with the next set of shell stitches for the next chain 5 loop. And continue with this pattern across the row. As mentioned before, we'll end shell stitch rows with a treble crochet in the last stitch. Secure the blue loop with a stitch marker to keep it from unraveling. We'll turn and work with the white yarn again. For row 6, this is the chain loop row. Start with a chain 1, then a single crochet, and then we do our chain 5. Turn your work to the white yarn side if you are uncertain where to place the single crochet. And then place the single crochet in between the shell stitches from the previous white yarn row. Chain 5 again. Then single crochet. You can see what this row looks like once completed. The last single crochet goes on the top of the chain 4 from the previous row. And now a white yarn shell stitch row. So for row 7, start with the chain 4, and then do the shell stitch of 2 double crochet, chain 1, and 2 more double crochet stitches. For the remainder of the pattern, just repeat rows 4, 5, 6, and 7. I would suggest ending the pattern on a row 5. Then we'll do a modified row 6 for our very last row. To do this, we'll start this row like any other chain row with a chain 1 and a single crochet. Instead of a chain 5, we'll do a chain 2, then for chain 3, slip stitch into the chain 1 space of the shell instead. Then make chains number 4 and 5, and then a single crochet. As you can see, we're just connecting the third chain of the normal chain 5 to the shell stitch to keep it from flopping down on the other stitches. Chain 2, slip stitch into the top of the shell stitch, chain 2 again, and single crochet in between the shell stitches from the previous row. Continue with this pattern across the row, ending with a single crochet as we've done before. And that's it. That's how I make a reversible crochet stitch pattern. Thanks so much for watching my video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel to get notified of new videos from me each week. And if you liked the video you just watched, be sure to check out my next video, which I think you'll like very much.